This is where you and I agree completely. Like, I don't ever want to be lost and frustrated. There's been times in Skyrim or in Oblivion even where I've been in this cave trying to find my way out for like a solid 10 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I don't fucking care. I just get off. I just get off because I'm so lost in this cave. I can't find my way out. It's like I've been in this same room 8 fucking times. I've went left, middle, and right. One of them isn't. None of them take me out. Like,
Now,
I'll get mad.
It's
imagine
understandable.
adding that frustration to being genuinely navigationally tarded. And now you have me.
Yeah. I mean, I love back in the day with Dead Space where you push the thumbstick down and it literally shows a magical electric blue glowing path to where you need to go. Oh, this way it is.
Yeah.
Take that out of the game. I don't need that as a difficulty modifier, being lost. I don't need to be on rails, but
it's good to have in case you get turned around or something. In Dead Space, I didn't ever find myself needing it because it does feel like you go from corridor to corridor and it's pretty linear. I appreciate the one in Oblivion sometimes, though, when it does work, because it's like, oh, fuck, I'm in another like randomly generated cavern. And there was like one of those, like where Gandalf is sitting there and being like, I have no memory of this place. There's 5 identical splits out of the same cavern, and all of them have the same enemies, and all of them have a chest, and all of them look.
And I'll be honest, I don't like puzzles. I don't like any puzzles in my games. Not even the easy ones where the answer key is just right up there on the wall. Like, why are you slowing me down for this?
Oh my god, I can't count the number of times
a puzzle
on original Skyrim that like I was playing on my shitty TV in my apartment in college, and the puzzle was never the difficult part. But my TV's brightness couldn't go high enough to see what the symbol on the totem was. And so I'd be like, geez, that's as much a raven as it is a dragon. Like, there's no way for me to discern here. And so you're just guessing.
I hate puzzles now. As a streamer, I'm like, oh, an IQ test in front of 175 people. Some of them don't know I'm dumb.
I'm gonna find out today.
Secrets out.
Oh, I'm bad at them. I'm especially like some games have hard puzzles. I played what's that game called? It was the one that was everything. Scorn. Oh my god.
I never played that.
Scorn is this fucked up biomechanical dark nightmare of a game where you just it's incredible visuals. It's a beautiful game. It's disgustingly, hideously awful, and it's nothing but one big puzzle. It's all you're doing is a gigantic puzzle. That's the whole game. Is this tinkering with things one after another? And there's no instructions. There's no dialogue. There's no answer key up on the pillar. None of that. It's just hard as fuck. Some of those Tomb Raider games too can be kind of overly complicated. I just don't like puzzles at all. Even if I don't feel rewarded when I complete them. I'm going to Google it and put it on my other monitor. Like I'm not gonna do your puzzle. I hate them.
Yeah, I agree. The Skyrim Oblivion puzzles are not, and the problem with those is that the most difficult part of the puzzle isn't the puzzle because they're all easy. It's not knowing if you did it correctly, not because it was difficult, but because they bug out constantly. And so you can have it set up correctly and then be like, I must have done something wrong. No, you did everything right and the game bugged. And so now you're just like twisting pillars for no reason.
Shouldn't be so buggy. Like
they're so
you're
buggy.
Talking about major property, like legendary games, like Oblivion, Skyrim, and they have game-breaking bugs in them?
Oh yeah. All Bethesda games do.
Dude, I had to stop.
All the Fallouts do. All the Fallouts have game-breaking bugs.
One of the final quests for the Fighters Guild, I assume it's final because I'm getting fucking sick of this storyline, is you have to go with this guy as a follower to a dungeon, or like a mystical dungeon or tomb, crypt kind of thing. And then you have to fight your way through and solve a very easy puzzle, which is just like, it's not even a puzzle. It's just running through a few different corridors, killing everything, collecting all the loot, and then pressing a button. But it's like you have to run way far this way through a bunch of nonsense, kill all the nonsense, press the button, and then run all the way back through here and then hit another button. And there's a mechanic where sometimes you'll go into a room where there's these vents on the floor and it spouts poison. Okay. And your guy will go, and he starts to lose health. And once you leave that room, the poison's supposed to stop. It's supposed to be a way to like, hey, hustle. when you're in this area. You can't just hang out here.
Mhm.
And I ran into a bug where like every time I would run through it for the first time, I'd be miles away, like
Still
comparatively, and I'm still and he's dying, and I died. And the first like time it happened, I'm like, man, I must not have been going quick enough. And then after like the second time of that, it's like, oh, this is clearly a bug, because it's an impossibility to finish this with my guy coughing. I'm casting healing spells the whole time, coughing, trying to stay alive. And so I just left, said Fighters Guild is gay. I'm going to finish Thieves Guild.
Dude, the reason that's so unforgivable, like bugs happen. I get it. I've written a bug or two. The thing is, like, this game is still getting developed to some extent. They ported it to every console, new consoles, every handheld, every phone runs this thing. I'm not exaggerating. I saw the Skyrim opening scene running on a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Right? That still has game-breaking bugs in it?
Oh, yeah. There are some huge bugs in Skyrim and in Oblivion.
This fix your shit.
They all do.
You look it up. Games. All the Bethesda games, Fallout, I ran into it where it would be the worst is like the Jarl of Whiterun will be like, we'll speak more about your quest to speak to the Greybeards, but first, kill the dragon at Helgen. And so then you run and you kill the dragon at Helgen. And I guess if you do it too fast and you run back to him, it's like the deed is done. Everything's been accomplished. And he still talks to you like you haven't done it. And the only way to fix it is to redo the entire thing. And so you're redoing the same not exciting, boring beginning level quest because he can't get it. Oh, what's up, Murphy? Kyle's holding up Murphy right now for the listeners. He's a cute little fucker. I like Murphy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
There he is. When you get shot by surprise, it feels like you got shot by surprise. It is so loud in my ear. And it's a game where footsteps are really, really important. Information advantage is gigantic in Tarkov. So you turn your volume up and it's like silent. You're maybe listening for footsteps, hearing people, one guy who checked his ammo, you can like pull your magazine out or like get a vibe for it. And you just like listening for any clue as to where someone might be. And if you get headshotted out of the blue, bam, your screen, I don't know what happens on screen, but it's like assaulting. Is it red? And
blood everywhere.
And then your ears pop, from the bang. And I can't not jump. I can't take that coolly.
I scream like a little girl. It is very high pitched.
That's true.
It is very intense, and it is, and it is not for. I'm not putting on a show for anybody, because when I'm by myself playing solo, like my girlfriend will be like dead asleep 3:30 in the morning, and I'm playing Tarkov and I'm grinding, and I'm just. That's my Tarkov scream. That's what I sound like when I'm afraid.
All the dogs are barking.
Yes, they all lose their shit. They come running. They're here to back me up. Oh, what is it, boss? What is it, boss?
All 14 pounds of them.
Yeah, I think that's a good sign for when a game is like it's doing the right thing. Tarkov puts that fucking weight on your shoulders of those losses can be so punishing. You're 35 minutes in and you've got so much loot, you've killed, it's all gone well, and you're just getting close to the edge of the extract, and then you just get ambushed by a scab boss or some douchebag player or something. God, it's upsetting. My heart rate goes crazy in that game.
You might not even be a douchebag player. Like most people are going to one or two extracts.
Sure.
You might be just headed to the same place or a douchebag player.
Nothing gets me going like that game. Like I've had some rough losses in Rust. Rust, you sort of build up your supplies over days. So it's like a raid that lasts 3 days, and then you have one big loss. And like that's a different kind of feel. That's like a ruin the rest of the night, and I don't want to play anymore, because you can't go back and play now. They took all your toys away. But in Tarkov, it's those you can get 3 or 4 of those a night. Those just punches in the gut of adrenaline and terror, and hopefully a little joy mixed in. And I don't think any other game gives me that the way Tarkov does. Poker, because it's real money.
Is your hot streak still going? Did you?
I lost maybe 80 from where I was. So, but I'm still up like 720 or so.
Nice.
I've been playing like a couple hours every day. Usually I'll go up like $30 and I'll get off, or I'll go down $30 and I'll get off. I haven't like had any big swings like that. That one day it was crazy. Everything was coming up Kyle. Like all day I played and just one, kept doubling up. But that I mean, even when it's $60 or something, my heart gets going for that. I'm just like, yes, we got it. I'm doing that and Tarkov, but no other game really. I don't know what it is. I need to have invested enough time grinding to get to a position that I fear losing that position. I see people playing platformers sometimes where there's one where you push a rock up a mountain. Have you ever seen that game? It's like the whole game is just trying to push a rock up, a big boulder up the mountain, and you're balancing the whole time. It wants to wiggle away from you. And there's a great video of the guy. He finally gets it up to the top. He's like, yes. And the game's like, you thought that was it? And they zoom out to reveal that he's just 1/50th of the way up the mountain. No. And the real mountain is this Everest-sized thing that you just can't imagine him ever beating. Like, I like games like that. I like where you spend the game building up your shit and then you lose it and it hurts. Like
trying to have my mood less centered around that day's success.